There we go. Hello and welcome back to Morrowind. It's been a while since I played this game. So long ago that, well, it's the first game I ever played on Twitch. And now we're back. Yeah. So, I've been looking forward to this, actually. I at some point, like, you know, way, like, gosh, what was it, August 2014? You know, hey, Sable, how's it going? I said, yeah, we'll come back to Morrowind sometime. When I finished that series. I'm not sure when that was, though. But yeah, we are back. So yeah, this is a modded Morrowind, so there's a ton of mods. They are all listed below in the channel. More may in fact be added. Some that I don't even think people can get anymore. Because long ago, I used to be a Morrowind modder when Morrowind was a thing back when I was in middle school. So I have mods that don't even exist on the internet anymore, which is kind of badass. So, unfortunately, I don't think I can actually upload them because they're made by someone else. But still, it'd be cool to see them. Anywho, we are starting our new adventure. The idea is that we are going to be an assassin, an arcane assassin. Basically sneaking, using magic, bows, all that sort of stuff. So let's begin. Oh, actually, let me also get my camera off because, you know, there's a friggin' intro. So here we go. Woo!
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
Alright. Let me just get my camera back online. Doink, there we go. But yeah, so, sort of Saberwolf, yeah, definitely. All those will be included actually in this build. And more, because of course Morrowind has major skills and minor skills. Talk about a game that actually had some complexity. This is where I base most of my, like, is a game good or not on, you know, this game. Anywho, I think we're gonna play a female character. Because I want to play a wood elf. And, I don't know, I can't think of any good guy name stuff. So normally, for a female character in a... I don't think I've made this character before. I'm pretty sure. So this is, Dratha. Alright.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
Alright, sweet. Oddly enough, usually when I play a game like Skyrim or Oblivion or Morrowind, I usually have my first guy be Vingroth, who's a war mage. And then I want to experience the game in a completely different way, which is normally, like, someone who uses magic and
Get
bows.
yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
Oh, you know, I have no subtitles on. Let me fix that. I didn't realize that. Subtitles on. There we go. Okay. There we go. Yep. There we go. Also, let me know how the sound balance is. I tried to fix it earlier, but I'm not certain of the changes. So, yeah. Maybe when you played Morrowind, or whenever, you know, you've played Morrowind, it probably didn't look this good. We have Morrowind sound and graphics overhaul. We have a Morrowind, voices a little low. Okay. Is the sound high? Let me change that. Let's see, audio, voice. Oh, the voice is all the way up. It can't be any higher. Try to bring the master up, maybe? See if that doesn't fix anything.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
That seems a bit better. But yeah, so we have a lot of and Sound Graphics Overhaul adds a ton of stuff to the game, like absolute ton. So all these new plants and all the new trees and just all the new textures, it's friggin' incredible. The dude sitting on the dock there fishing. Yeah, I gotcha.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
Alright, so we are definitely going to play a Wood Elf. Because if you want to be someone who's sneaky, who's really good at marksman, and good at light armor, yeah, this is who you choose. Especially if we're going to be really relying on just being good at marksman. So let's change to a female. Now, of course, we're going to see some different faces here. I could actually have live butterflies stuck in my hair. That's a little interesting. Let's see. Gosh, there's some weird textureless face. I hope that doesn't become a problem later. Alright, so I don't have that many choices, or do I? I'm not sure. Character creation is very simplified in this game. I think we'll go with this face. This face looks good. And let's see, what kind of different hair can we have? Oh. Interesting. That's good. There's like 4 or 5 choices. So it is pretty funny because in this game... Oh, I kind of like that butterfly though. In Morrowind, it's less like physical customization of your character and more like skill customization, which is pretty cool. I'm always a fan of that. Is that another type of butterfly, or have I literally gone through all the choices again? We could have like braids and feathers on our ears. It's true, you never really see yourself either. I mean, you can go in third person in Morrowind, but it is quite difficult to try. Alright, so I'm thinking... Wow, you could have freaking green hair. You know what? I kind of almost dig the green hair. Are there more green hair options? No, we're going green hair. Screw it. It'll just be just like me back when I had like really bad lighting. Okay, what? Saria? I know, right? Holy crap. Alright, awesome. Well, let's go with that. Can't get more wood elf than having green hair.
Great.
Wait,
I'm
what?
sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, yeah, I forgot. So, when you're I was testing earlier, like, how this all worked. And when I was a wood elf male... Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about now. When you're wood elf male, you actually drop in height, and you, like, go to his height level is that guy's chest. So it looks like you don't actually drop height for, when you're a wood elf female. That's interesting. Awesome.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Alright, sweet. We gotta fill out the forms yourself, because that's just how it works. And we are going to be an Arcane Assassin. There we go. Sweet. We're going to specialize in stealth, because we're going to be using a lot of those early on. And we're actually going to go agility and intelligence. Agility because this is, like, people who have issues with Morrowind, most of the time have issues with the fact that hitting someone is based on a dice roll. So your accuracy and your ability to dodge is based on agility. So we want a high agility because we're going to be, like, loosing some arrows into people. And we want to hit those because there's no physics in Morrowind. So that arrow goes straight through a wall. On the other, like, I don't think you can hit through walls. Basically, it, like, disappears. There's no physics, like it doesn't bounce off the wall and then you can pick it up later. You just lose that arrow. So we want agility so that we can hit them all the time. Of course, we want intelligence because we want a lot of magicka. And what we're going to do here is we are going to go, let's see, marksman as our like main way of doing damage. Definitely light armor to give us some protection. The better we get at the better. Let's see, what else do I have here? Sneak. Now, I've heard that sneak is very strange in Morrowind. It doesn't work like it usually does in Oblivion and stuff. I don't think it's based on... It's based on some weird stuff, or at least there's some weird like line of sight things that happen that aren't normal. But at the very least, I do have a plugin as part of the sound and graphics overhaul that makes it so you don't have to hold down shift the entire time. Or I think it's normally control. So that's even a farther reach for your pinky. So it's toggleable as opposed to just having to press the button the whole time. Alright, and then we're going to want illusion. Because if in fact that is the case, we are definitely going to want to cast chameleon, which is basically like a percentage invisibility for like a long period of time. Also, there's some cool stuff like we can calm and rage people, charm people. We can silence spellcasters, paralyze, illuminate, even blind, which is pretty cool. Which I think basically just decreases the enemy's hit roll, which is kind of cool. And we're also going to use the all-important magic in this game. Hey, Picor, how's it going? Alteration. Alteration because you need to levitate in this game. There are spots in this game where if you cannot jump to it, you need to levitate to it. And you need to levitate because there are like Daedric helms and all sorts of crazy stuff that are hidden like in the roofs sometimes. Just like small little places, and you need to have this. Plus, water breathing and opening locks is going to be pretty cool. Actually, that's pretty much how we're going to open locks in the future. So yeah, now our minor skills are going to be interesting. And I kind of want your guys' input on this, because I'm kind of iffy about it. So we're definitely going to have short blade. I don't want to rely on short blade. I'd rather just always be far away. But let's just have it here because we're going to use short blades eventually. Oh geez, dentistry stuff. And then we're also going to want mysticism. Because mysticism is pretty nice because it allows us to fill soul gems, teleport, which is very important. Telekinesis, so if we're too far away from an object, we could just use telekinesis and grab whatever it is from far away. And absorbing and reflecting magics, which is awesome. And we can also do the whole detecting unseen objects, even keys, which wasn't a thing in Oblivion, I'm pretty sure. And we're also going to use Armorer. Because it's better off, repairing stuff midway through an adventure than having to walk all the way back to pay someone to do it for you. Or at least that's how I feel. Now, here's where I'm going to take suggestions. Normally, I would go athletics and acrobatics. Only because they're easy to level up, but I'm not sure if that's a good enough excuse. So the other options we could do is instead block and enchant. Oh geez. But yeah, so yeah, I'm either thinking block, enchant, or agility, or not agility, acrobatics and athletics. Block just because if we're gonna be in short blade range, I'd like to be able to level it up. And enchant's always interesting. Say athletics. Yeah, right, if we want to run away from stuff, right? And gain distance quickly. Because it does... Let me see. So maybe not enchant and try athletics. Now, what do you mean by best? Same with acrobatics. Best sneak comes with high acrobatics. What do you mean by that? Exactly. Let's see. Interesting. Okay. So, I mean, this just really affects your swimming speed, I guess? Which is, you know, interesting. But yeah. Interesting. Jump on high ledges to pick off enemies with arrows. Gotcha. Okay. No, I'm with you there. I was thinking that because we had alteration, it would like sort of make acrobatics not really anything worth using. But now that you mention that, like, it would take the extra second to cast a jump spell, and then if you have the wrong type of jump spell, you're just going to rocket through the roof. So I think you're alright. It's better off going at acrobatics and athletics. So yeah, I think this is what we should go with. We can always train block. It's not necessary. In fact, I'd rather not even be in melee range for this character anyway, so maybe that's a better idea. And enchanting's very tedious to level up, so I think maybe we're right. I just need that little extra bit of input there, so thanks. Let's go with the Arcane Assassin then. I like it.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
Now, this is an interesting one. There's other ones that are available here, but they're not vanilla, and I don't know how to, like, what mod added them, so I'm not even going to address them. Normally, I would choose the Atronach, because there's nothing better than having spell absorption 50 and having, like, twice the amount of, like, magicka than you normally would start off with. Plus, the stunted magicka is very interesting, because you only restore magicka while sleeping anyway. Like, you don't restore over time. But, in the case of this character... Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's been a while since it's been a long time since I've played a sneak character who actually used acrobatics, I should say. But I think what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to go with the Lover. Now, the reason being, extra 25 agility. Just that in of itself, I think is good enough. Plus, if we need to, paralysis for 60 seconds. But that's what I think. Just so we start off with an obnoxious amount of agility. I mean, you are right there, Bakura. We can either go, like... What do you think is better? If we're thinking defensively, 25 agility or 10 sanctuary. Because isn't this like you dodge 10% of the time or something like that? Anyway. I think I'd rather go offensive, actually, since I don't really want to be in range. So I think we are going to go Lover. Just for the extra 25 agility makes us that much harder to hit and that much better at hitting others. So that's what I'm going to go with.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Now, this is going to be freaky to look at. Alright, so our magic doesn't start off that high. That's okay. We can always fix that later. But look, our marksman starts off at 50. Light armor 45, illusion alteration 30. Okay, cool, Bakura. We actually went with the Lover. Because, look, 85 agility. So we have a huge amount of fatigue to start off with, which is really nice. And we just hit and dodge things a little bit better. Plus we have that like paralysis spell, which is nice. Our acrobatics starts off very high. Some of these things we'll probably have to train, but all these things look pretty good. Yeah, Wood Elf, because yeah, you get the highest marksman bonus. Plus, I think you get light armor acrobatics. Called it, yeah. I mean, you have to. I mean, I could have gone Dark Elf, or I could have gone something else, but yeah, Wood Elf's the best when it comes to thieves. Alright, let's go for it. Alright. Wait, what? I think we're past the wait part, but that's okay.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Alright. Sweet. Ooh, there we go.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celes Gravius.
Wait, what? Oh, gotcha. No problem, man. No problem. Alright, and in typical Morrowind fashion, we have to steal absolutely everything from this room so that we can sell it back. There's our dagger. Our first weapon. Oh, gosh. I'm gonna have to get used to the fact that, oh yeah, Hiskrar. Don't think I've forgotten our wager. I want this dagger as sharp as a scamp's claw by morning. Genicel. Or Gensiel. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get the ring in the barrel, definitely. Alright. Now, I want to see my character. Oh, yeah, look at the green hair! That's amazing. But yeah, we are actually taller than a normal wood elf, just because we're female. Alright, no problems, Bukora. Alright, make sure we take everything. Potions, excellent. Alright, now, I'm pretty sure we can do this. I mean, actually... Oh yeah, we can't actually use spells yet. Hey! Wow, first try. That works. You'd think by now, like, someone would have been like, oh man, you know, there's someone taking all of our stuff. Or they would have done something about that. But no, they don't. Alright. Even take the buckets. And the torches. You gotta take everything. That's just how it works. Because the more gold you have in the beginning, the better armor you can start off with. And really, in Morrowind, it's crazy. If you go to the wrong dungeon, you are going to come across some deadly things. Like, there's no area leveling. Like, you're going to come across some Daedra eventually. Just because there's going to be Daedric temples. Oh, there we go. There we go. Magic items, yep. Make sure activate magic. Sweet. So what magic do we start off with? We start off with our powers, which are Beast Tongue, which may come in handy in very strange ways. I'm thinking either the Mud Crab Merchant or Creeper, depending on if they're lower level enough. But we start off with Chameleon. That's really nice in case we need to do some good magic stuff. I think we start off with these, just to give us the restore magic spell. I'm gonna... Isn't there a way to delete them? I thought there was a way. Can't I just go backspace? I thought there was a way you could delete spells. I forget how that works. Anyway, we have Sanctuary, we have Shield, and Water Walking. I feel like we're probably going to need Sanctuary a lot, so I'm going to stick with that right now. Alright. Talk to the captain. Alright. First, let me take your invitation papers, our identification papers. Thank you. Word of your arrival only reached me yesterday. I'm Celes Gravius. But my background's not important. I'm here to welcome you to Morrowind. Yes, you're in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here, or why you're released from the prison you were released from prison and shipped here. But your authorization comes directly for Emperor Uriel Septim. What was that? 7th himself. And I don't need to know any more than that. When you leave this office, you are free to go. Or you're free. But here you go. I have instructions for your duties, instructions from the Emperor. So pay careful attention. Alright. Duties. And of course, we get a crazy amount of things here. This package came with news of your arrival. You are to take it to Casades in the town of Almora. Go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for Caius Casades, or Casades. Casades? They'll know where to find him. Serve him as he would serve the Emperor himself. I also have a letter for you, and a dispersal to your name. Sweet. Alright, then you can ask him a whole bunch of other things, it seems, about Earl Septim himself. But I think we're good to go. Awesome. Alright, let me check our journal and everything like that. First, let's get, like, the first person to like us here, of course, Fargoth.
What is this about?
Oh my gosh, you are the saddest looking wood elf I've ever seen. Alright. Are you the one the boat dropped off? On to see that boat arrive at this time of the day. Hope the Imperials treated you okay. I swear they took my ring. I swear, one of the guards has it. I had it on me last week before their weekly Let's Shake Down Fargoth ritual. An engraved healing ring. A family heirloom of mine. I haven't seen it, have you? Yes, I found it. Here, take it. You found it? Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. You are now my favorite friend. I'll be sure to tell the others, especially my friend Ariel, who runs the trade house here. Go see him. He'll be happy to see you now. Alright, sweet. And that's excellent, because we definitely need the extra stuff. Oh man, but look, the draw distance is amazing. I can even see, get this, Tamriel Rebuilt made, like, this is Vardenfell, by the way, that we're on right now. I'm looking at an entirely different continent. The actual continent of Morrowind. So yeah. Tamriel Rebuilt aims to basically remake the rest of Morrowind, because Vardenfell's just a part of Morrowind. Morrowind's huge, actually. So, yeah. There's gonna be a lot. And plus, it may even update as we're playing this series. Alright. There we go. Here's Ariel. Alright. Welcome to Ariel's Trade House. I'm Ariel, publican and proprietor. Don't take what doesn't belong to you. You're a new face here. If you want to buy from me, you have to barter. If you want a little advice free to new customers, just ask. Would you like to hear about our popular potions or most popular scrolls? Alright, and let's barter. Now he has 85% favor with us right now. Now I'm just gonna sell everything, maybe even the clothes off her back. Actually, maybe not. But I'm gonna sell pretty much everything here. And make sure not to sell. I can sell the directions, but not the package. There we go. Sell the paper. There we go. Don't sell the gold. That is a thing you can do in this game. You actually get an equivalent thing, which is nice. Now there's more stuff we can get as well, so maybe we'll just get the first, like, round of armor or weapons or whatever we need. Alright, sweet. Actually, let me also increase our size here so we get to see a little more of our inventory. Alright, now what do you have? You've got a chitin short bow. Let's see. Any other... That seems to be the best bow we can get right now. Yeah, so chitin short bow. Alright, what else can we get? Let's see, chitin dagger. We want like a short blade of some sort. That's 7 to 11 thrust. That's a long sword. Long sword. Ooh, silver short sword. The value's high, but having a weapon this early game that actually does damage to ghosts is really useful. Because that's a thing in Morrowind, is that you will eventually reach an enemy who's basically immune to you. I believe Daedra are like that as well. See, I mean, we could go with... What was that other thing I looked at? Actually, that might have been the iron short sword, but nah, I think we gotta go with the silver short sword. Actually... No, I think the guy has a long sword. I'm trying to think of the guy who falls from the sky. We'll just get that. Silver short sword. Hey, Lord Nerevar. Yeah, back at Morrowind. Yeah, we're just doing our first little trade with Ariel. Took as many things from that room as we could, as per usual. Let's get as much chitin armor as we can, because we're going light. Now, let's see, that's boots, cuirass, right gauntlet, right pauldron, left pauldron. Okay, so we don't have greaves, and I think then greaves and a helmet is what we're missing. So do we have... Yes, Morrowind sound and graphics overhaul. There's some other stuff as well, but yeah, they're all down in the description below if you want to check that out. 15. We could get a shield as well, which would be kind of nice. Nordic fur boots. I think no, we got boots. Let's see. And those are heavy. Alright, well, let's grab a shield. Might as well. It looks like we're actually going to get most of the things that I need from this guy right off the bat, which is kind of cool. No, I normally don't use the dark UI, and that's just basically because that's how I roll. Nerevar is home, I know, right? What else do we have here? I'm probably going to buy all the Journeyman's armor hammers. So all that's going to cost me 1 gold. I can barter slightly, which is nice. You know what? I'm not going to buy as many of those. I might buy like... Let's have like 3 of them. That way I can at least buy... Can I buy like a... Oh gosh, all these are pretty expensive. I think we're just going to have to roll with it. Oh, cool, Nerevar, nice. Alright, so I think we'll just deal with that for right now. We will be basically screwed if we run out of that, and if we come across any traps, we're going to be screwed as well, but that's okay. So let's make sure that we sell more things. Can I get away with a few more gold here? Ooh, no, okay. Let's try that. No, okay then. Ooh, okay. So every time I do this, he does, in fact, like me a bit less, but that's okay. No, it's cool, Bakor, don't worry about it. Alright, let's equip all of our stuff. Alright, we got our boots, cuirass, left gauntlet, right gauntlet, both pauldrons. Already looking fancy. Make sure that we have our shield and our silver short sword. And yeah, and our bow. Sweet. Alright, so let's see. I think what F1's hotkey. So we want inventory menu item. And first is going to be the chitin short bow, and second is going to be the silver short sword. Sweet. That way I can just be like,
Outlander.
Oh gosh, it's actually low durability. I didn't realize he actually sold stuff with low durability. That's weird. Okay. He sold me some shoddy weapon. Let's go with that. How many are... I have 2 armor hammers left. One with 6 uses. Darn. That's okay though. We got 11 armor to start off with. Yay. Alright, now we can actually talk to this guy. Alright. Looks like you could use a friend, Outlander. Perhaps I could be your friend. I'd like you to help me recover some gold. That's right, see? I had a bad run of luck playing 9 holes. I lost a bit of money. Normally I'd be fine. We can usually keep some gold in our pockets. Just from the money from the locals pay us for protection. But I know some of them are holding out on me, especially the little fetcher Fargoth. He's come up light the last couple of weeks when we've shaken him down. I know he stabbed